So I'm back. So I think I'll do a weekly recap plus a weekly outlook in the same video. I'll try to combine them because I can't record tomorrow. So uh, and I want to go to bed soon because I have to wake. I get to wake up in about 5.5 hours. I'm gonna go to the gym. So uh, what I think I'll do is I'll just go over the pairs. No, actually, let's look at the trading journal. I really gotta plan these videos through next time because I'm just winging it right now. I'm actually don't know what I'm gonna do. Uh, okay, let's go over these quick. So, first trade of the week was CHF's JPY. So simple, right? H1 zone, divergence, and a wick, right? So break, awake, divergence. So yeah, I don't know if you know if if you're watching. I don't know if you watched my previous videos or not. Maybe I'll make a new video explaining my trading strategy. I got two strategies that are combined to one actually because I'm using support resistances, I'm using divergence at the break resistance, and I'm also using that's pretty much it because if there's a break and retest, I'll still trying to look for a divergence as an extra confirmation. And if it's just a resistance or just a support and it's bouncing, I'll try to find a resistance with a divergence there. So anyway, this trade should be pretty self-explanatory, and it I closed it there just because I was in a drawdown and I was I was driving the Volt Courier partner job work. So I was constantly looking at my phone. I was very nervous. Damn, should I close? Should I close? And I can't stress enough how many times have I felt that way. I'm in a drawdown. Maybe these trades are gonna hit big. Go 1 to 1,000 risk to reward ratio. Maybe market's gonna crash. Whatever. It never happens, but I still think like that, and that's kind of detrimental because. Uh, Traders usually have to follow. There's a picture here. This kind of profit taking strategy, not this one, right? You're never gonna reach. I'm never gonna reach uh, wealth when I'm only looking for that one big major trade that's gonna make me rich. I'm gonna lose like thousands of trades before there's even a chance I'm gonna get there, right? So there's no point in me taking this route when this route's so much easier. So this is the one I'm trying to learn right now with the one-to-one trades. So I wanna teach myself how to take profit because I know how to find trades. I don't know how to close trades. That's if that makes sense. Because I don't know. I don't know why. It's greed basically. It's human emotions. And that's what I need to kind of unlearn so I could learn new things, right? So uh, yeah, so I decided to close because that would leave me with 400 in a day profit, and I'm glad that I closed because when you look back, close here, it would have gone to my pretty much my entry, right? Yeah, so entry was over here somewhere over here, right? So it would have went past my entry, and it wouldn't actually be that much higher in profit right now. So why not close it and take take home some bacon, right? That's also what I wanted to. Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not stress, but that's also what I want. What I wanted to what I wanted to emphasize to me and to you, that that if if a trade is at 1 to 1, right? So even if you close, you can't let the scarcity mindset get to you. That, oh man, if this trade hits it big, I'm never gonna find a new trade like that, because I've just proven myself that even if I close trades at 1 to 1, I'll still find new trades. New trades come in every day, so why not close? Take home some bacon, right? So this trade wouldn't have hit it big, so it was a good decision that I closed. Rambling on. So GBP NZD. Let's look at the end result. So it was a down break and retest in a downtrend, right? So this is a daily zone here. I was waiting for a pullback here and then go short, but price kind of broke that recent low and came back to retest. So I figured it's not gonna go up there, but it was a fake out. It was a W. There was a W here. I think there's a divergence here somewhere. Yeah. So I'll check the check the charts. So here, right? So small divergence on H1. So yeah, divergence on H1. So it was a fake out, and didn't work out this time. So here's an example of a break and retest that didn't have divergence in it. So they can work, they usually work, but this one didn't. So uh, I closed at halfway, a third way to the stop basically. So yeah, so good decision yet again. CAD CHF. Let's see what this trade is. Uh, okay, yeah, I remember now. So this trade was, I closed it because I saw USD CHF making a fake out at the daily zone here, and going just past this wick here, and then starting to go up, and there was divergence here on H4, I think. Yep. So I figured this is gonna go up, and and if USD CHF is going up, CAD CHF usually follows. So, and it did follow. So this is this trade here. So this would have been stopped out, right? So good decision yet again, in my opinion. NZD USD was purely a motion-based trade. Took it like so stupidly. There wasn't even any confirmation for a bearish movement here. So I don't know. That was purely based on emotions and scarcity. Didn't wanna didn't want to lose the opportunity to catch the move down on the daily here. So yeah, purely emotional trade. Not no one to blame but myself. This was here, somewhere here. Took it here. Uh, no, no context. No nothing. No, not even a place to place my stop loss. So no man's land over here. So yeah, that wasn't a very wise trade. So that was a black on my part. My bad. And this is the USD CHF trade that I was talking about. Now this is a trade that went on, but it ranged here for like the rest of the week, and then it started to finally move. And I think this week here would have stopped me out. Oh, sorry, this week was the reason I took this trade. So yeah, came back, and then it would have gone up, but still would have been a pretty stressful time, looking at the price going near my stop loss and then hitting it big. And it wouldn't even call it hitting it big because o- over here was like $1,000. Where's my entry? Okay, at here. So over here was like $1,000, and if this is 1 to 1, and then so this would be like 2.5 right now. So it didn't fly off, like this one here. So it can still go, but I'll find another way to get in, like a break and retest maybe at this zone here if it comes back, or this zone here if it comes back. Whatever, man. Whatever. I can find trades. There's no problem. So um, so wouldn't not no more point in stressing about that. And USD JPY was the next one, and I closed it later this week. What's the day? 18th. Yeah, on Friday, Thursday. Thursday I closed it. Yeah, on Thursday. Took it on Tuesday. Closed it on Thursday. Uh, and the reasoning behind this, the USD JPY trade, was daily break and retest, right? Daily break and retest, and a divergence here on the daily zone, right? Pretty good trade. So I think it's gonna fly off, but yeah, it's collecting orders or doing something weird. I don't know, and it was ranging like too long, so there's no point in keeping my margin like held up with a trade that's not moving. So moving forward, CAD CHF. Uh, I took the CAD CHF trade the next morning because I thought it was still gonna go down, and there was a divergence here. Ended up closing at break even because also was ranging like here pretty heavily. So the momentum was gone, and I didn't want to get stopped out. So placed the break even stop, and it hit it. The same reasoning, the same thought process went into this trade. Daily head and shoulders. It was breaking the daily zone here, and doing all kind of weird shit. So thought it was gonna go down based on the divergence. So ranged here for like a day or two. Ended up placing a break even stop, and it hit it. Ah, damn camera. So pretty straightforward. CAD CHF Euro NZD. Now this is a good example of a trade. So the reason behind this trade was uh, daily break and retest, basically. So the wide daily zone here, right? So and the price made a double bottom here, kind of a W, right? So and decided to enter a trade based on this divergence here and an H4 divergence also. And price was over here, and it went 1 to 1. It went a little bit further, but I don't know. Gotta stop saying I don't know. So my usual take profit would have been somewhere here actually. I think this, close and open is kind of my thing where I would have closed my take profit probably. So it would have gone to 1.7, but then it would have came back crashing down. So if I would have targeted this high over here, which is also a likely place where I would have placed my take profit, it would have been a losing trade. So why not take the 1-to-1, right? So here, pretty good, decent trade, no regrets. Um, GBP CAD. This is something I could have noticed, but I didn't do a top-down analysis from a weekly perspective. I took the daily chart and I looked here, and I thought that this is a zone, this is a daily zone, these two zones right here. So price is kind of at that region, and it made a I don't have it marked up anymore. So I entered somewhere here I think, and it looked like a good. Actually, looking at this right now, I wouldn't have taken this trade. There was divergence here somewhere. Yep. So on H4 probably on H4. Yep. No, no, this is a daily. Okay, there was divergence obviously here somewhere, probably on H4 since this is an H1 candle, H1 chart. So yeah, divergence over here, right? So from here and here. So H4 divergence, tweezer top pretty much without an engulfing candle, but at a daily kind of a zone, right? So, but right now looking at it, it's not that clear of a setup for me actually. But I didn't look at the weekly, so this was a weekly zone here, right? So, and usually what happens more often than not is when if price is at a that significant zone, it usually and it does this kind of a stop, strong move up or strong move down, and it comes to a H1 kind of a support resistance zone. It usually breaks up, moves up again to take out the second, sell orders, pending buy orders, whatever, and then drops. And that's exactly what happened. Right now, it kind of looks like they made a triple doozy. I don't know if it's I don't actually know if that's a thing. Uh, and I don't even know what it's called. Something I just remembered from a movie, I think somewhere. Anyway, uh, it might come back down because it's a weekly zone. I don't think it's just gonna not do anything and just continue to go up. So yeah, this is a trade I took on Friday. So took a trade over here somewhere. Stop was over here and it stopped out and then dropped down, right? So that was that. Would not have taken the first setup again. Looking at it right now, and NZD USD. So this was a winner as well. So price made a small M on the daily zone that I showed you before, decided to enter and then closed at 1-to-1, which was a good decision because price would have, yeah, it still went on a bit. My usual take profit would have been somewhere here, I think, and it would have hit probably based on the depending on the spread, or this would have been my take profit. Probably this one, yeah. So the old me wouldn't have taken profits here. I think I'd like to think that I would have, but yeah, I don't know. I gotta stop saying I don't know. So another good example of a trade that didn't continue just straight down. It's ranging here a bit. And right now on H4 looks like two pretty significant wicks and an H4M. So, and still the divergence is still there. So I think it's gonna go down, which is also why I left the Friday AUD USD open trade. I got one open trade. So looking to get in on this on Monday. So let's continue. GJ was a break even pretty much. Yeah, okay, yeah. I closed it there. So the reasoning behind GJ was that it was a daily zone here and it was ranging at the daily zone, and I found the divergence on H1 to support the idea that it might drop from the break and retest of a daily zone. But price was ranging here, took like 3-4 tries to break down. I ended up closing here with the UST CHF trade, and it was a good decision. Price had ranged here for like 2 days. Wasn't point in keeping it open anymore. EuroCAD was a good trade, I think. EuroCAD. EC. So EC, EuroCAD also had a weekly resistance here. So a weekly pretty nice break and retest on a weekly, right? But I didn't see that, or did I? Actually, let me go back and check. Did I see it? Did I write it down? Yep, weekly break and retest. And M on D1 and H1 on divergence. Yeah, okay, so I did notice it. Weekly break and retest, which was the reason why I took it. And there was an H4 divergence and an M on H1, right? So M is even more, it's even better on the 4 hour. So also similar setup to the GBP CAD one, right? So I think it might go down since this is still a weekly break and retest. So, but still a trade that was a good idea to close 1-1 because it would have ranged and it would have been less on market close on Friday. So yes, I'm still thinking it's gonna go down, but then I'll have to get in on a break and retest of this level here maybe, because this, depending on where it opens on Monday, but I don't think I'm gonna be up at market open. Okay, gotta wrap this up. Wanna go to bed. Weekly outlook. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make a weekly outlook this time. So I don't want to make this video too long. It's already like half an hour. Weekly outlook, it's gonna take me another half an hour, so it will be just a weekly recap this week because I won't be able to record tomorrow. I don't want to record tomorrow because I got company coming over. So okay, let's continue. EuroCAD. Told you, right? So yeah. And GBP CAD, I took the GBP CAD trade again right after the first trade from entering here closed. Took it after I saw the bearish engulfing candle. Took the trade, and it dropped. Same reasons, and a new divergence on H1 emerged. So could not have gotten a better setup. But did it go further? No, it didn't. It would have been like, yeah, so this open and close here would have been a perfect place to place the take profit, so it would have been 1.7. But yeah, it is what it is. Got 1,000 from it. Good deal for me. I'm happy. CAD CHF. Okay, I haven't made these entries yet. Been slacking. Okay, I'll do them now because CAD CHF. What's this trade here? Yep. So CAD CHF on Friday. Oh, CAD CHF I have. Okay, so CAD CHF. That's the trade I took on Friday. Not the best setup, but it worked. It worked this time. So there's no clear kind of a resistance or support zone here, but I took the trade because the price is still at the peak, like the bottom peak of the head and shoulders pattern. So and I'm still short biased on this trade, so that's the reason why I took it. And also divergence here, not the best setup, but it worked out this time luckily. So that was that. AUD USD is still open, right? So uh, this trade was taken based on the fact that it at the daily zone. It has a hidden bearish divergence, and it's break and retest of a zone, right? So it technically on H1 it's in an uptrend, but if you look at the daily, it's in a downtrend, and we have a hidden divergence that's supporting the fact that it might continue the downtrend. So that was the reason. And the reason I left it open is because I think NZD USD is gonna tank. So nothing to write here. GBP CAD was the losing trade I had on here. Losing trade, and I lost 1,011. Reasoning behind the CAD GBP CAD trade, I thought price came back to the same high. Thought it's gonna make a triple top at the daily resistance here, right? So discussed earlier. And there was also an engulfing candle, but this time it didn't work out because price made a stop hunt. It's such an obvious place to put a stop there, so why not take them out? And looks like it's gonna drop, but I think it's gonna bounce from here, make an M here, and then drop. So we'll be waiting on that. I will be waiting on that. Euro GBP also because GJ made a stop hunt. This is, I don't know. Gotta stop saying I don't know. I'm actually I don't. That is what that's it. I don't know why I didn't see this trade here. This would have been a fantastic trade. But there was a small divergence here and here, and prices at an H1 zone, so I thought it might bounce from here based on this divergence, but it didn't work out this time. I'm getting sleepy. And Euro CHF, yeah, that was a good trade as well. Euro CHF, I'm actually pretty proud of myself that I found that trade. So a wick, second wick, a divergence, not the best zone, but the zone is there, like, touch and breaking, touch here, break and retest here, break and retest, and then came back and bounced once again with a wick, and then I was waiting on this wick to form here some kind of a bearish indication, right? So, and if I saw two wicks here, I thought it might continue down. It did. Luckily, I got out at 1-to-1 because that's my strategy right now this week with this challenge, and maybe in the future challenges as well. That's it. I'm not gonna make a weekly outlook. I'm tired. I'm gonna get 5 hours of sleep, and yeah, this is it for this. This is it for this video. Okay. Gonna make a weekly outlook next week. I think I'll make a week outlook of trades I'm looking at on Wednesday probably. Yeah, because Wednesday I'll be at home in the night. Yeah, Wednesday I'll make a half a week outlook on Wednesday, looking at what trades I'm looking at on Thursday and Friday. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay. See you guys in the next video.